Okay, so that's 2 days at Disney complete. Today I'm heading into Paris itself, and I've got, what, about 24 hours to explore the city, so hopefully in the next few minutes I'll be able to show you, is Paris actually worth it for a short trip, or do you have to go for a longer time to actually see anything? Now, the last couple of nights we've stayed at not an official Disney hotel, but one that's like a partner hotel, I think they call it, so it's like a shuttle away from the parks. But to get back into the city, you literally just have to come down here where the main train station is, which I'll flip the camera and show you now. But it takes about 40 minutes to get from here into the city, so actually not too far at all. But yeah, let's go. Okay, I actually just popped back out the station for a minute because we got a taxi to Disneyland 2 days ago, and my friend flew home this morning, so I thought I'll grab the train back in. And actually, I don't know if you can see this, but it's only actually cost €5 to get back in, which seems cheap for a train all the way in from here, so hopefully we end up at the right place, but yeah, let's wait and see. So one tip if you are going to be commuting into Paris, these train stations are absolutely huge, bigger than I've ever seen, to the point where I actually couldn't find the way out. However, they've actually put all these footprints on the floor that say exit, and if you follow them, you will find the way out. Okay, so as you can probably tell behind me, the €5 ticket actually worked, and I have got into the city. So that's probably the first tip if you're considering going to Disney. Probably don't get a taxi if you've got time, because it only costs €5 a head, which from the UK is what, like £4? Anyway, I am heading down to the hotel now, which is about a 10-minute walk from the station, and quite looking forward to seeing this one. It cost me £130, so what, about 140, €150 for tonight, which for a Saturday night in Paris is cheap. This was coming up like probably a good third cheaper than the majority of other hotels, especially in this area. You've literally got what, like the Ritz just pretty much directly behind, and I'm 5 minutes down this road. So yeah, hopefully it'll work out. Okay, that's me checked into the room. Now, this hotel has probably given me the most unique solo traveller bedroom that I have ever seen. I'm going to upload a separate room tour of it on YouTube because it's, yeah, very different. Planned for this afternoon, we are rapidly running out of time, as you always do with a city. It's 2:30, and I'm aiming to get to the Eiffel Tower, the Arc de Triomphe, Notre Dame, and also the Louvre today. Aiming to get into the Eiffel Tower, or up the Eiffel Tower, and also up the Arc de Triomphe if time allows. The other two will just be wandering about outside, but yeah, I'll take you with me. Okay, so I've now left the hotel and walking down towards the Eiffel Tower. Now, you'll maybe notice that I've had to now put a waterproof jacket on, but not looking like we've got the best weather this afternoon. I mean, it's still warm, but unfortunately it's pretty grey and pretty dark looking. Now, anyone that knows me outside of YouTube and outside of Instagram will know that I am the worst person ever for going somewhere really famous for great food and opting for something I could get at home. I really need to stop doing it, and because of the fact that I'm trying to squeeze in as much as I can today, I've been really bad and got a Pret. But hey, hopefully dinner tonight will be a bit more exotic, and I actually can see the Eiffel Tower right behind my phone at the moment, so coming up next. Okay, so when you get down and you're walking along the river towards the tower, you've got two options. You can either walk on the road, which is like behind those hedges, or you can walk through this park. Now, I've chosen the park because it's it looks much better. It's definitely a bit safer. Probably not one to do at night, but hey. Anyway, for the tower, I haven't actually bought a ticket, but from what I've heard, it seems to be alright. I think it's one of those attractions that if you hit it at the height of summer, it's a bit of a nightmare to get in. But apparently at the moment, queues seem to be okay. And the biggest benefit to travelling solo is that it's really easy for them to generally just say, okay, great, we've got room for one more, we can't take a family, but we can take one or maybe two. So hopefully luck will be on our side today. So that's been out up the tower, and the views up here are great. Unfortunately, the rain's really come on now, so currently taking shelter, but it costs €17 to get up to here, and I'll show you the views now, but I actually would question if you have to go at the top here, and I guess it depends what you're coming up here for, but if you're coming up to kind of tick the boxes saying that you've been up the Eiffel Tower, then I would probably say, you know, these views are perfectly good enough and it's probably not worth the extra money, so maybe an opportunity to save yourself a bit. But yeah, I'll show you what we can see from up here. Right, so I was actually starting to get quite annoyed at the top there because the line to get back down. So it's essentially, there's an elevator that goes up each leg of the tower, and to get back down, I mean, it was taking like 20 minutes to wait for an elevator, but the other option is that you can take the stairs. Now, the stairs literally run up and down each elevator, so you're walking right down the leg of the tower, which you won't be able to see here, but I'll put a video from the bottom and it'll show you better. Now, I maybe wouldn't want to climb up these, but it takes 10 minutes to get down, and it means that you literally don't have to wait for an elevator, and it's as if people actually don't know this option's here, because there's, yeah, hardly anyone passing, which is great. And yeah, you can probably, yeah, you can see the elevator going up behind. But yeah, this is just a significantly easier and quicker way to get back down. So if you're coming here, don't wait in the lift to come back down, just take the stairs and you will be back down in like 5 or 10 minutes. Okay, one last tip for the Eiffel Tower if you're coming over. There is a building directly opposite, which if you climb to the top of the stairs, it's not too bad, probably takes, what, 10 minutes from the tower? You turn around and you get this view. Okay, next up is the Arc de Triomphe, which is about a mile from here. Now, I usually would find little places like this a bit of a tourist trap and really expensive, but actually, we just managed to get a Nutella crepe and a coffee for €6, so about £4.50, so not bad. Anyway, I'm going to cut this video now because nobody needs to see me eat this. But yeah, see you at the Arc de Triomphe. Okay, so just coming up to the Arc de Triomphe now. That really didn't take that long, that like probably 20 minutes to go from the Eiffel Tower to here, and that includes a coffee and a crepe stop, so really not bad. Anyway, it's, what time is it? 7 PM. So apparently you can still go up here until 11, but again, haven't got a ticket because I had no idea what timings were going to look like today, so hopefully I can get up, but again, watch this space, but everything seems to be okay today. And yeah, we'll see you at the top. Okay, so now up the Arc de Triomphe, and to be honest, the climb up to the top of here was really easy. So it's like quite a sharp spiral staircase, but I think it only took, what, 5 minutes and then you're up at the top, so pretty straightforward. Didn't actually see if there was a lift, but I would imagine there would be somewhere. Anyway, the view up here is brilliant, and I actually would say that if I was to do this again, I would actually consider just coming here, and maybe if I'm looking for a view, maybe actually leaving the Eiffel Tower and coming here, which is maybe a little bit controversial, but I'll show you what it looks like up here. Underneath you've got the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier, which I'll show you on the way back down, but yeah, really impressed up here. There's also loads of room, whereas the Eiffel Tower was pretty cramped with everyone sort of pushing by, and yeah, it was a bit tight, but yeah, brilliant up here. Next gonna head back down and we'll show you the bottom. Right, so that's us walking down to the Louvre now, and this walk, I had initially thought this would work for if you've got 24 hours here, but actually, do you know what, if you're coming into Paris or Le Havre on a ship and you've got like 8-10 hours to kill, it's a good bit of walking. I mean, we've done the Eiffel Tower and we've done the Arc de Triomphe. We're now heading to the Louvre and we're, what, nearly 11 kilometres in, so realistically, I mean, that's taken me about 3 hours, but if you were in a rush, you could probably do it in a bit shorter. But if you had kind of all day or an overnight, that'd be absolutely fine. Anyway, walking from the Arc de Triomphe down to the Louvre is literally a straight line. The only problem with it is it's like a 3-kilometre straight line. So we are, I'm not actually sure what this square is called, but it's, yeah, pretty main one, and we'll be at the Louvre in like a kilometre from now. I'm not going to go in because I'm not really a big museum buff, but I will take a look in the courtyard, see what it's like, and show you around. Okay, so made it to the Louvre. As you can see, the sun is beginning to set now. It's pretty late, it's 9:30. So if you're planning to do this walk, I'd probably suggest that you leave before, well, like 2:30, 3 o'clock I think is when I headed out. Anyway, from here, got to get down to Notre Dame, which is still closed at the moment, unfortunately, due to the fire. But I guess it would be at this time anyway. So gonna take a walk down, it's about a mile from here, so I should be able to do that in probably about 20 minutes or so. Hopefully, find somewhere to grab a bite to eat and get some food. And then yeah, it'll be back to the hotel and back out for tonight. Morning everyone. So last night I got back pretty late from that walk. I actually ended up just going straight to bed because I finished down at Notre Dame, which didn't realise at the time, but the nightlife down there is absolutely brilliant. So ended up finding a bar and plopping myself in there for a bit. Anyway, if you are coming to Paris for a day, if you're coming even for a couple of days and you want to spread it out a bit as a walking tour, then hopefully this video has been useful for you. I reckon that, to be fair, if you're coming on a cruise, or if you're coming as a family, or if you're coming as friends, or even if you're coming on your own like I am today, then that would definitely be worth a shot. So hey look, tomorrow, or well later today for me, it's going to be day 2, and I'm going to be showing you what you can do if you've got sort of 2 hours spare in the city. So watch out for that, it's coming up on a video soon. But for now, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch up with you soon. Thanks, bye.